Hello and welcome to some more Star Citizen with some more patch notes and updates for the Alpha PTU 3.5.0 M patch. For the most part, these patches now for the PTU are bug and blocker hunts, but they are still tweaking and editing some bits and bobs that are quite cool for the game. Let's start with the new features for this patch. IFCS will now engage autopilot and attempt to turn your ship out and away when intersecting with a no-fly zone. This is sort of there to prevent hard deaths, is the idea. They don't want to kill players for going into no-fly zones where possible, but they sort of want to just sort of like prevent them from going in some way, or sort of like lightly push them out. That's preventative measures rather than hard kills is the idea. However, at the moment, it's sort of like 50-50 on whether you're going to die when you go into a no-flow zone or whether it's going to try and pull you out of it. They've updated no drive barriers around Lorville as well. That's typically around the areas of the gates where you can spawn vehicles from pads, and they've updated all those areas. They've added locations to Comaray location missions to indicate where they are. They've adjusted some of the ships for patrols and bounty hunters. They've updated ESP, so dampening will increase the curvature on yaw and pitch, so at max deflection you always get full angular velocity, making it easier to track targets. Now, this is actually a big change for ESP. What I mean is big changes, it's not horrible. It's a change that makes ESP, for me at least, not feel horrible. However, my mind may have been addled by the use of auto gimbals, which I just seem to be exclusively using at the moment because it's just so easy to use. I've become super lazy. Some bug fixes as well. Players should now be able to interact with the 300 eyes bed. The 300 eyes should now have functioning headlights. Players should now be able to buy and sell commodities at outposts around Hurston. NPC service beacons, combat assist ECNs, should now work around Hurston. Players should be able to add new players to their contact list in-game or from the front end. Automated turrets at underground facilities should no longer continue firing after being destroyed. They've continued fixes for AI ship jitters and issues, and you can sort of see that. AI was less derpy for me in the couple of hours I played earlier. Now, that could just be that I was on a fresh server, although I did jump onto a different server just to see, but they do seem to at least be active in a lot of situations. They do die a lot quicker now with auto gimbals, so it could also partly be that using ASOP terminals should no longer cause a large drop in frame rate. AI ship waves should now properly spawn for Hurston bounty missions. Landing performance optimizations near Area 18 have been done, and they fixed 3 client crashes, 2 server crashes, a crash fix associated with picking female character heads. There still are some major known issues with the patch. Some aspect ratios don't work well with ship HUD still. Some ships are unable to connect when landing, bouncing back into hover. You're supposed to power off your ship quickly after touchdown to help prevent that. Obviously, it's just a workaround at the moment. Sometimes after ejecting, ships claimed on insurance will be returned without their seats. You have to recopy your account to get those ships back. Now, really they need to fix most of them. I would hope that they'd also fix the aspect ratios as well for a live patch. The testing focus for the patch is still the IFCS, heat rework, atmospheric flight, Arena Commander, the balance of assisted gimbals, automatic gimbals, manual gimbals, auto-convergence, cannons versus repeaters versus scatterguns, ship rolls, the 300i, the new locations, ArcCorp, Area 18, Lyria, and Walla, Star Marine all game modes, female character, and the DNA face customization system. Now, as I said earlier, realistically, all these PTUs now are bug hunts and blocker hunts for getting a live build out. The idea of the new autopilot no-fly system is so that they, as I said, don't have to kill players that stray off the path, but that's its intention anyway. Doesn't amazingly well work at the moment, but I actually quite like them going down that route potentially, and maybe something that just pushes you out, pulls you out, finds you in the future if you go too far into a no-fly zone. But I want to be able to explore, and I don't want to have the risk of a hard death if I just do something slightly by accident, like clip an edge of a no-fly zone, or I don't know, something crazy happens, because Star Citizen is full of bugs, and the night is full of terrors. The ESP changes didn't seem horrible, which is a massive plus. Some of the more severe random frame drops seem to have been ironed out as well, but not all of them yet. I do think that's a major blocker. Getting performance stable. Doesn't need to be like 60 plus frames all the time or anything, but it does need to be not 60, then 18, then 30, then 60 again, and just keep on jumping up and down. As I said, the AI as well, less derpy. That could have just been the service for me though, and it's likely we will see another PTU patch, and if it's stable, then it will go into like a live patch almost certainly within a few hours of that patch, but they basically they'll get a PTU patch out, and every PTU patch has to be seen as a potential release candidate now, and if that sort of like ticks all the boxes, hasn't got any major blockers in it, it will go live very, very quickly afterwards. It's likely we will get a 3.5.1 patch as well pretty soon after the live build with these reworked 300 series flyable 2. 3.5 is actually shaping up to be a fantastic patch, and I thought it was just going to have quality of life stuff in it, but it has that and more, and sort of like brings a lot of the mechanics together, or at least that looks to be the intention of it for the live build. There is still a little ways to go, but it's pretty good. Every month we have a giveaway for a Star Citizen ship. For April 2019, we are giving away a Drake Corsair with lifetime insurance. It's the new concept ship focused on exploration, and the loaner for that ship is currently the Constellation Aquila and the Buccaneer. To be in for a chance of winning, be subscribed to my channel and comment on any video that I put out during April. Full details in the description below. Need a PC or upgrade to play Star Citizen? Consider Shadow. Shadow is a cloud-based subscription alternative to a gaming PC, and it works with Star Citizen Alpha 3.5 better than it ever has. It leverages the power of the internet to give you a Windows 10 gaming environment potentially anywhere. Check out the links below or go to shadow.tech for more information. Use the code BoredGamer to receive a discount on your subscription if you do decide to try it. I'm not sponsored or paid by Cloud Imperium in any way. This is a Star Citizen news and fan channel that is supported by you, the community. Patrons, donations, subscriber stars, YouTube members, that little join button underneath my videos, all help support the channel and allow me to create regular video content, maintain a website, upload podcasts, and more. If you wish to go that extra mile, it is amazingly helpful. There is occasional exclusive content for those that do as well.